Hi fire signs, it's Raven Moon. I'm just trying to shoot out a quick general love reading for you guys for the energies right now. It is the 14th of January, year 2022. But as anything, readings are timeless and classic because whenever you're drawn to them, it is likely that that is a moment that you have something that you need to hear. So I've already begun shuffling the decks that I'm going to use. I'm still kind of trying to understand the way that I need to lay this out, or I'm being guided to lay this out for you guys. So just bear with me, it's a little bit different. But I wanted to go ahead and start doing some shuffling so that you guys actually saw that that process does take place. Those have been shuffled. Let's just divide them out. Okay, I'm gonna have a feeling that that's you guys' card, so we're just gonna put that up there for whatever card that ends up being relative to. All right, so got these. So I hope everyone's well and has had a happy a Merry Christmas or Happy Holidays, depending on what your belief system is, and a Happy New Year. I hope that you have been able to transmute some of the energies integrate them into your higher self, into your soul, because there has been a lot of changing, a lot of shifting of the old, dying away, and a lot of integration. This is the year of the Master Builder, and so what is it that we are going to build this year, guys? Whether it be in your love life, whether it be, and I've got your sign right here, or your element. I'm sorry, the element for you guys, the sign. So fire signs are, as you know, they embody confidence, optimism, passionate, and they're brave. That would be the signs of Aries, of Sagittarius, and of Leo. Okay, now, all right. So, how is it that I'm supposed to do this? I'm running out of time because I do have to go into work, and so I don't have quite the amount of time that I would like to just be able to think about how it is I'm wanting to lay this out, and how I'm being guided to lay this out, the questions I'm being guided to ask, and the decks because each deck is going to be used for a question, and each card is going to give us a little bit of energy about what that question is. So, okay, here we go. Just going to keep on. And these decks have been cleansed. And as always, just like we are, they are blessed. Okay. Right. So, focus, energy that reader is in, energy that the other part, the counterpart, is in. Okay. Energy. And the energy that, the connective energy, okay? Assistance from, okay, so this thing is how we're going to do this, okay? So energy that the reader, or the viewer, I'm sorry, the energy that the viewer is in, we'll use for this deck. The energy that the counterpart is in, I guess this can just be an overall energy, and I'm being told not to use that for the counterpart. Okay, so for the counterpart, the energy will be here. All right, and we will use this deck as the obstacle, if there, you mean there's this life, there are usually obstacles. Now, obviously, the fire is out of this deck, but there are other ways that fire can come into being. So, what are the obstacles? So, fire signs energy, person of interest energy, like where the focuses are at, right? Where you are focused at, where they are focused at. The energy of what the obstacle is to overcome. And then spirit guided advice. And then we've also got somewhat, but this card that fell out, this is an Angels and Ancestors deck, so this will also be used as the spirit guided advice also. So we'll have two of those there, and then we'll pull some tarot and see where that gets us. Okay? All right, so let's get started. Welcome to my channel again. It's Raven Moon. Here we go. I'm just going to pull from the top. So the energy that you are in, reader, is number 44, woman holding a heart. So gender is not applied here unless you literally want to apply it. It is up to you. Take what resonates, leave the rest. This is a good this is a good indicator that you are looking for love, either through another person or through yourself or through both, or with God, with divine. Okay, bottom of the deck we have patience, number 16. Patience. Yeah, time. Remember that time is just a man-made construct. Things happen in divine timing. We do not get to choose sometimes what that divine timing is. And 16 reduces down to 7, which is when I take it back to the 7th house. It is about balance. It's a Libran energy. Okay. Alrighty, here. So we've got woman holding a heart. Now, I can see this in a couple different ways. Woman holding a heart, I can see like literally woman holding a heart, either you holding your heart for someone or someone holding their heart for you. I can also see this in a way of, of the divine feminine within yourself. That divine feminine is finally beginning to balance out because the divine feminine has been sitting in patience already for a while anyway, among other readings and among other energies that I've understood. But it is showing me in this card that if we're speaking of divine feminine here, which it shows a very lovely feminine energy with with the hair lit up purple and the pineal gland transformed, that there has been possibly a merging within your inner divine feminine and divine masculine, bringing more of your spiritual essence down into your 3D world and living in your actions that you take and how you've combined those two together. But also quite literally a person. Okay, so your person of interest energy. Hope. 17 breaks down to 8, which is the number of self-mastery, never ending, just a continuous eternity, infinity, but hope. Okay, so great energy. So it sounds like that if this is a reading as far as like a love reading for you, that, I'm sorry about the light, guys, I'm trying to, okay, that the person that you are, thinking of is, I hear, I got the whole world, or he's got the whole world in his hand, so, that song, got the whole wide world in his hand, got the whole world, that song. That's what I'm hearing when I'm seeing this, because inside of this sun, inside of this ray of hope, this seed of light, there is a soul essence. There is a being there that is expanding, that is growing, that is learning. So take it how it resonates, y'all. Take it how it resonates. This also gives me a very Ace of Pentacles feeling, just because of the circle and the hand. This is coming from both hands. So what is the saying? God doesn't give with both hands. Hello, yeah, not true. Not true. May feel like that sometimes, but not true. So this is, especially with the colors too, with the green that surrounds the yellow, this is about, like, it's like this person is manifesting. If this is a person of interest, this person is manifesting you just as you are manifesting them. Let's see what's on the bottom of the deck. Choose wisely. So this is a 7 of Cups. This is 7 of Cups energy right here, where there's a lot of different directions. So it may have been that, and that makes sense as to why the Patience is kind of coming into in your own pile. The choose wisely means that to me that, you know, this person has maybe been slow coming towards you, has maybe been back and forth, hot or cold, possibly because they are still searching. They're still searching, which goes very beautiful with this card, because this is a card of enlightenment, of wishes, of expansion, right? Change. And then look, we've got 7, okay, 7, and then 8, 7, 8. So they're progressing beautifully. And you see, as this person sits and meditates on all the different paths they've taken, and they understand the only one true path is in the direction that they truly desire to go. But maybe they've not shown you that yet. Maybe they've not shown themselves that yet. They are just now very possibly being illuminated to that within themselves. Sometimes those, you know, sometimes we do get stuck into the 3D conditioning surrounding us, and it's hard to pull ourselves up and out of that. But remember, looking towards the light, looking towards God, looking towards what is divine, that is a beautiful, beautiful way to be going. But this person has been in contemplation. They're in meditation mode in this card. So 7, 8. And then, you know, we've got 44 here, which is 8. So you guys are leveling out onto a more even playing field. You've got 7 up here too. 7, 8. Look at that. That's perfect mirroring, y'all. Look at this. 16, what? 6 and 1 is 7. Okay. 7. So Patience. Well, I mean, like, oh my gosh. Okay. Beautiful. Beautiful. Okay. And then 8. Boom. Beautiful mirroring. Beautiful mirroring. Beautiful mirroring. That this is letting me know that this is this is definitely a divine counterpart for yourself, that I'm speaking to. The people I'm speaking to right now, this is a divine counterpart for yourself, 100%. This is where the mind is, where the focus is for you both. So, you know, while this could also be, you know, self-love, like learning to love yourself in this patience, right? In this patience energy, waiting for what it is that is going to reveal itself, that is going to be illuminated, that is going to be changed, altered, between heart and soul. Heart and solar plexus, like heart chakra, solar plexus chakra, what the heart opens up and manifests out and pushes out, because we do create our realities. Okay, let's see what the obstacles are to overcome. We've got Scorpio, which says intensity, exposing, purging, and renewing. Yeah, so the obstacle really right now is just, you know, still sitting in the energy that you have kind of been in already, but just know and take heed and understand that, okay, at the bottom of the deck, that that it is, you know, things are evolving. The situation is changing. It is purging. Purging has been happening for a while now. I know a lot of us have been feeling it. Renewal. The renewal is coming. The renewal is the energy is already open and flooding out. It's just kind of like these hands, you know, how they are now accepting it in instead of trying to force it one way. Does that make sense? I hope so. Okay. Right. Okay, so on the bottom of the deck we have of the obstacles to overcome. You know, and usually the obstacles that we need to overcome show us within themselves how to overcome them. So with this, you know, with intense emotions, with exposing of certain truths that may be difficult to see or hear or understand, with the purging and with the renewing, with all of this energy, like Scorpio is a very deep, deep energy, very moody. A lot of where shadow is it looks, you know, it looks to be from the outside, right? But at the same time, it is also on the flip side where you find your deepest truths, where you really do understand, you know, where the connections are, why they're there. Those things start to become illuminated. So bottom of the deck for the obstacle energy, we have Yang, right? And Yang is a more of a masculine, is more of a masculine energy. I believe. Well, I feel now I want to like doubt that. Now I want to doubt that as I say it. More masculine. Why do I think that? Proactivity, expression, doing, and forward motion. Yeah, doing, like the action. The action is the masculine, the more masculine. Forward motion, making, you know, taking conscious, active approach to moving forward. Let me just look because I don't want to tell you wrong. Give me just a second to grab my book for the Yang. And you probably, y'all, it's kind of sad that you guys probably already know, and I'm the one that's doing the reading, but forgive me, you know. Okay, let's see. Quickly. Yes. Okay, yes, because Yin is the divine feminine. Okay, yes. Yang is. So for Yang, it is saying that, okay, so it looks like what the obstacle has been is the divine masculine within you both, or, I mean, within you both, and, you know, on the outside, like whoever is more of the divine masculine in the relationship, whoever appears, who carries that energy, you know, more so if they have not, you know, because there's still that integration that has been happening with the inner divine masculine and divine feminine. That's been, you know, that integration's still going on. It is still happening. It is still a process. And the intensity and the exposing of, you know, all these raw different emotions that, especially, you know, masculines that are, you know, that are expressed as masculine. You know, a lot of what society, our old, outdated thoughts and ideas have taught these young men, is that, you know, emotions are not to be there. Emotions are supposed to be under the surface. You are not supposed to show emotion. You are not supposed to show weakness. You know, that is, you know, and all these names. Well, you know, luckily we've started to let some of that old patriarchal system fall. We're starting to let some of that fall and crumble away, because it has been limiting our hearts and our minds for so long. So this very intense energy, I mean, this could be an energy that lasts for a while and keeps people in kind of a moody place until it does balance out a little bit more. But you know, that's within you to know and understand and to see. It does say that that the shadow aspects of the Yang energy would be impatience, which we got patience. Remember, patience over here. Okay, so your own inner masculine may want to appear impatient, right? But don't feed into that. Don't feed into that. Your own inner feminine may want to feel impatience. Don't feed into that. And then aggressiveness. These are shadow sides of this yang energy. But the experiences and the energetics are, you know, physical, motion, doing, moving, okay? And quickly I will read for Scorpio the experience. Okay, so the shadow of the Scorpio element, which is, you know, lives in the 8th house. We got 8 again. Aha! Almost. So, okay, sorry. I get excited about things like that. Okay, so the shadow would be defense again. So it fits right into like aggression, defensiveness, right? Manipulative, vengeful, and secretive. So these are outright your obstacles that you may have within yourself and within the relationship of your person of interest that you are trying to pursue, fire signs. It also could be that you are dealing with a Scorpio, that you are dealing with an Aries, that you are dealing with a Gemini, that you are dealing with a Leo, a Libra, a Sag, or an Aquarius. Those are all the other signs that are popping out to me right now. Yeah, I can't remember what sign is with Arcana 17 right now, but the experiences of this are, you know, death, rebirth, power. The Scorpio is the energy of the death card. Oh my gosh, maybe that's what the hope is for, the death and rebirth, renewal. I almost guarantee I'm gonna look just to be like, yeah, I'm not 100% going cuckoo for Cocoa Puffs. Let's see. 17, is that our, we got the Tower, and then, okay, so it would be like the Star card, and then the Moon. So the Star card, so wishes, yeah, but still really cool. We got 8s going on. We got 8, an 8, and an 8. And this 8 is made from a master number, 44. Look that up. See what that means for you. I would look it up for you right now, but I'm recording. All right, so some of your divine assistance and energies here. Remember, this one came out by itself as I was like just moving the cards around, and so it was denoted as your guys' card. Moon. Okay, so take note of your intuition. Take note of your cycles. Take note of the moon cycles and how they affect you and your energy. The moon is that's what balances out this yang energy, right? The moon is a more feminine, a more spiritual based energy, where things are a little bit secretive, but you know, they are illuminated by the balance of the yang, the sun, where that we're getting a lot of balance, a lot of mirroring here. To me, whoever this reading is resonating with, you have definitely went through or are going through a balancing of your own inner masculine and feminine. And that is such a beautiful thing. Congratulations. On the bottom of the deck, we have Earth Mother. Feel loved and comforted. So, I mean, as beautiful as that even is, now we've got Earth showing up. We've got Mother Gaia showing up, right? This is the, we are here to experience all of these journeys, right? We are here to, I mean, without this celestial planet that is our mother, in so many senses of the word, right? It is where we are grounded. It is where we come back to heal. It is where it's so many different meanings. But the fact that she's showing up for you right now is reminding you that you are here for learning and to experience these different emotions and to help integrate in these different energies. You are a light worker, my friend. You are a light worker, and you can't just ignore that for so long, right? And we all have different ways of doing it, right? So, have you found yours? And just know that, yeah, this is complete feminine energy as well. Oh, divine feminine, spirit, Holy Spirit of truth and love. I mean, come on. Now, there's also a lot of, like with the, with the earth here, this is also a big fertility, and there's even this old, if you can see up in the corner, this old fertility goddess sign. But it's about what is fertile. It is about life. It's life. It's that vital life energy. Like, what are you doing with your life force energy as it is balancing out? Do you feel it? Are you taking note of your intuitive messages? Because this might be a time for you to start journaling, things like that, because your guidance directly is coming from Father Sky, Mother Earth, but also still Mother Sky and Father Sky, Mother Earth and Father Earth, like, because they are reflected. This is a beautiful mirroring of the divine masculine and the divine feminine energies. I was not even preparing to do a reading for these energies, but they are not gonna go without being shown. Okay, so we've got some more advice, spirit guided advice from your, oh, I'm not, well, I picked it up to start shuffling for a reason, so I guess here we go. All right, what else? What else? Healing energy. Yeah. Healing energy. And then as you see the, why can I never remember the name of it? The staff with the two snakes and the wings, that they use like on the like doctors and all that stuff. Anyway, the C word. I can never say it. I can never remember it. But there is a lot of, I can tell by the colors, right? Okay, so with green, we've got a lot of heart healing and heart activation going on. And then with this blue and violet, it's about speaking truth. And it's also about the energy of, like, green, the earth, right? And blue, the sky, so those still integrations, mergings that are happening. There's a lot of healing energy that is going on between you and your own inner divine counterparts and you and your outer divine counterparts. So take heed. Healing energy is all around you. You are protected. You are safe. It is okay. Surrender. Surrender. Bottom of the deck. Courage and bravery. Yes. It takes a lot of courage and bravery to surrender. This will be victorious. This is victorious. It is. It already is. There's nothing to be afraid of. Just be patient. Be patient with yourself. Be patient with others. Allow the integration and the merging to still be able to happen. Allow the purging. Allow the, like, just like with anything else. Like when you listen to these readings, when you listen or read a book, with anything, you take what resonates, right? You take what you need and you leave the rest for somebody else, or you leave the rest because it's not for you. It is the same in this scenario. With these energies, you take what it is that your soul needs, the lessons that are learned for you, and you leave the rest. And that's just building up more and more and more of your expansion of who you are. And then that way you're manifesting into your world, hopefully, what is for your greatest good and the greatest good for all, right? Okay, so really quickly, we will get a little more advice. I don't think there really even needs to be any, but we will. Okay, so this is for you. Oh, we got two. Oh, should I do this? Okay, so this is for the reader. These are both for the reader. All right. We've got the Knight of Wands, and we've got the Ten of Pentacles. All right? So you very much view this relationship as something that you want for the long haul, okay? You've got a lot of passion here for this person, for this energy. There is a lot. And there is a lot that you guys can do together. Just my advice with the Knight showing up here is don't rush anything. Again, goes right back to the patience. Do not rush. You cannot rush what is yours. This is a legacy card. The Ten of Pentacles is a legacy card. Okay? This is everything you build, everything that you know that you leave as your legacy, right? Within and without. So like inside and outside. But don't rush too fast, because you know this is the quickest night, but it is also the night that burns out the fastest. Okay. But I mean, it's a beautiful energy, beautiful energy. Okay. So we got this for your energy. Okay. What about for your person of interest, fire signs? Oh, okay. Okay, yeah, the person of interest is definitely in their head. We've got the Eight of Swords, and we've got the Emperor. Okay, so the Eight of Swords is, like I said, a lot of being in their head, and it could be that that you are dealing with. We've got Aries showing up here again though as well. Let me say that. But this is a lot of times speaks about like an imprisonment that you put yourself in. You're in your head because of like they're in their head because of it's something that they can change. They can take the blindfold off and see that these swords, that these thoughts are not even theirs, more than likely. And if they are, you know, like, why are they holding on to them? Why are they binding themselves up for no reason? Okay? And it may be out of a need to try to control something, to try to control situations. A lot of times our divine masculine within ourselves tries to do that. And a lot of just masculine energetically based people try to do the same thing. Not to say that femininity and feminine based energies do not, but the Emperor, you know, is a solid foundation. The Emperor is about like the laws of the universe, is about the Emperor is all the kings in one. The Emperor is you know, about it can in its shadow aspect be about, you know, the need to control, because it is a very authoritative, commanding. It is really truly the embodiment of the divine masculine, in a sense, within some of, you know, some of these cards, because it is all of the kings, which, like I said, gender is not the thing we look at here. It is the energy. But you know, it could be that some of the integrations that your person of interest, that your counterpoint is going through, some of these healings, some of these energies are extremely powerful. They're extremely overwhelming at times, and it's hard to discern. And you do get stuck in your head sometimes, and it's easy to get stuck there, but they can easily free themselves, especially understanding. And we have another 8, so okay. Yes, okay, so their hope is that is their, I mean, that shows me that is their wish fulfillment, is to be able to get out of their brain, to be able to have like almost like the energy that comes in like is the innocence of a child again, and to show you and step forward and come to you in a way that is correct, that is controlled, that is, you know, there's still love there, but there is a more stable, a more that's the best word. That's the best word. That's the best word. Stable, stable, not as controlling now. Stable, a more stable-minded individual, well-rounded. So once this energy, like so they, I mean, like if they can open up their eyes, wake up, come to this awakening that is washing all over them, they will be able to stabilize out, and then you guys are right there on that same path, with just still, like I said, the obstacles being the possible energies that are still being removed, that need to be let go of, that you know, that are possibly being clung to, and yeah, we've also got, like I said, we have yang. Like, this is, swords are air energy, and yang being on the bottom, yang is fire and air energy. So yeah, yeah, it's fire and air. I was like, I was having to guess, but I was like, having to see. I keep wanting to question myself, but no. Okay, so yes, there is a more stable outcome coming towards you both. At the bottom of the deck, we have Nine of Pentacles. Yeah. Which was just the step before the Ten of Pentacles. So that's the foundation, that once this stability can come through for your counterpart, you guys can really begin to build. Pay attention to your intuition. Journal. Write down how you feel. Write down what your thoughts are. Be in connection with your guides. Be in connection with God. First and foremost, that is the most important thing. Light and love to you all. Take care.